Hi friends, it's Liz here. So today we will be looking at what is a glue book. I will show you how to make a super easy one in this video, and I'm also going to show you how I'm using it after we've made it. So the first thing I thought I would start with is just saying what I believe a glue book is. From what I know, it is just any book that you use to glue things onto it, right? It's so easy, that definition. You can glue anything, magazine clippings, stickers, washi tape, anything that your heart desires can be put in a glue book. And the one main difference that I find with a glue book and let's say a junk journal is that you don't have to journal in a glue book. The glue book itself is just for images or favorite pieces of things that you would like to see. So here I'm showing you a notebook that I could use as a glue book as well. I would just glue 2 pages together to make it a little bit sturdier, and then this could become a glue book. With that in mind, you don't need to have a particular item for a glue book or make one from scratch if you don't want to. I love to repurpose things, so repurposing notebooks, repurposing planners, old planners, calendars, anything that you have could be a glue book because the purpose of it is to just glue things onto those pages. I personally like glue books where I don't care too much about the page, so I wouldn't use my favorite scrapbooking paper to make a glue book because I would end up covering most of it up. So this here, I'm showing you a ring bound type of glue book where again, you have leftover pieces of things that you can add to it. For this particular one, you can add and take pages away, which would be a wonderful thing to use as a glue book. Junk journals, since we are junk journal makers, you could certainly use any of those as a glue book as well, because I don't see that there should be any rules with what a glue book is or what you can use as a glue book. And so for me, if I wanted to, I could use one of these as well. Again, because the purpose is just to glue things into them, you don't need to be, too precise with it. The one we're going to make today is one that I really enjoy because I'm repurposing some items that I know we all must have. And again, these were just some ideas on what you could use to make some yourself. Or if you didn't want to make one, use a notebook. So for this one here, we are using junk mail envelopes, one of my favorite things to use. I have lots of different ways to use them, and I will link those playlists below. You're opening up your envelopes and these will become your pages. And you can see here there's a variety of colors and designs on these envelopes. And that's what I love about this style of a glue book. I'm using the easy binding method, which is just an elastic. Now for this cover, I do have a video showing you how to make this cover and a journal to go with it. I will link that below, but you don't need to do that. You can just grab your favorite scrapbook paper, or you could just use one of these envelopes, decorate it, and that could be your cover. Again, the beauty of a glue book is that there are really no rules to it. I love that it is almost like a traveler's notebook size because of, the height of it. I like that right now I can add or take pages away as I want to. Once I decide how many pages I want in here, I will stitch it in. And I might do like a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I also have a tutorial showing you how to stitch in your pages or different ideas for binding your journals or notebooks. So once I do that and once I decide, then I will, kind of stitch in my pages. But for now, I'm just playing around with how much I want in it. I also like a smaller notebook right now. So for example, something that does not have a lot of pages, because then I can finish it faster and start another one. I find that I don't like to spend too much time in a notebook or a journal. I like the fact that I can start another one right away. All right, let me show you how I'm using it. So you can see what I've done here on the cover. I've added just some items on the front, a piece from a magazine that I liked, a little bit of washi stickers. And then on the inside, very similar, some washi tape, some magazine things that I cut out and really wanted to see again. And I do have lots of lovely items that I need to use up. For example, the washi tape. I do have some washi tape from the washi tape shop. So many lovely designs. I will link those videos below in a coupon code if you're interested. I've got a little bowl here full of little scraps that I've cut out of magazines, or leftover items from my paper crafting, and that's what I like to add to these pages. Again, more items from magazines, some items I actually received in swaps recently, more of the washi tape. So you can see it's very eclectic, but it's just items that I want to see, and I'm just sticking onto these pages that we made from the envelopes. So here you can see I've got some blank space, and really all I would do is grab something from my little bowl that I already know I want to use. For this one, I'm just going to cut up a piece because I might want to use this other piece in a different page, and I'll just add it. And this is the beauty of the glue book, and particularly this one that we are making, because we're repurposing lots of pieces. You can add or take pages away as you wish. And if it starts to get too chunky, then you can start another one. I find that I prefer to use smaller journals or glue books, meaning not as many pages, because I feel more accomplished when I finish it faster. Here you can see again, I'm just using this washi tape. Now this is like a corner piece of a washi tape. I guess it was cut up this way when it was packaged, but I want to reuse this piece, so I'll just add it to my glue book, and now it'll decorate another little piece of my page. And this whole process, I've enjoyed it so much. I love to see all the little goodies that I have. I love to add them to the pages. These were cutouts again from a magazine about a movie that we'd seen, and I wanted to add these images because they are from Toronto, and it's a Disney movie, and it was lovely. So it's something that I wanted to put in this glue book. You can see here how I've put the face of the girl through the window, so you can kind of see it. So I get to play around with things as well. These little corners here, they look like stitched on the page. I just started using my new little tool, and I absolutely love it. It looks like a machine stitched the page, but it isn't really. It's just like a stapler without staples. I absolutely love it. So I'll be using this probably throughout to add more things to this glue book. I'm using stickers, things that I have. I believe these are all from Taperlogy. I will link that video below as well, and coupon code, I should say, if you're interested in checking them out. But I've got lots of items to use up. I've got lots of pieces that I want to play with. So gather your pieces, have them ready to go. Maybe a little box of goodies that you want to use, and then it will make the process a lot easier because you already know you want to use those pieces. You just have to add them to your glue book. So I hope you enjoyed this video, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me. If you end up making one, remember to tag me on Instagram or Facebook. I would love to see what you've made, and I'll come back and show you how I'm filling it up. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.